Welcome back to Reality Talks Returns, where we don't pick sides, we only pick reality. And the reality is this: life is about correction. And I know you guys are thinking, what do I mean when I say correction? You remember when you was a kid and you did something wrong and your mom or your dad or your grandparents or whoever's your overseer whooped your butt because you was doing something wrong? The whooping was behind the correction. Correct you to not do the foolish thing that you just did. Now I want to start this off by saying this, man. Those that cannot be corrected or do not want to be corrected will end up with nothing. Will never become successful. When you see people not becoming successful, not experiencing success, that's because that person chooses to not accept correction in their life. See, correction is a good thing because the correction is to benefit your life. And once you benefit your life, you can benefit everybody else's life that's around you. For instance, me. If I never chose to correct the type of lifestyle that I was living, I would be either dead or in jail. But here I am in front of you, live and well, living decent. That's because I chose to correct my life. See, if I didn't stop driving around selling drugs, right? If I didn't stop hanging out in the hood, hanging out at the trap house, hanging with people who cannot benefit my life, right? If I didn't stop doing that, I would be either dead or in jail. But I chose to make the correction, and the correction was this: selling drugs does not benefit my life. It does not benefit my family. Being at the trap house does not benefit my life. Does not benefit my family. See, once you get older, you're going to start to realize, stop doing things that does not benefit your life, does not benefit your family. You know, that's all you get in life. You get your life and you get your family's life. You know, as I sit back and I see people who are not experiencing success, you know, the first thing that comes to my mind is that person never made correction in their life. That person never wanted correction in their life. Now, I want to explain something to you guys. Correction can come, right, two ways. Whether it be through your mistakes, right, and then you look at your mistakes and you make corrections, or whether it be from your parents, your grandparents, your mentor, right? Whether it be from their mistakes and they are trying to correct you so you don't make the same mistakes. See, it's okay to make a mistake, but once you keep making the same mistake, you a fool. If you keep going to jail for selling drugs, make the correction. You're not a good drug dealer. If you're in a relationship with a person and that person keeps cheating on you, make the correction. That's not a good relationship. Make the correction. The correction, right? The correction will be vital to your success or to you being unsuccessful. The correction is not always easy. You know, correcting your life, correcting your ways is one of the hardest things to do in life. And this is why you see a lot of people stay the same, because it's really easy to stay the same. Correction and change is hard. You know, if you're doing drugs, you got to ask yourself, is this going to benefit my life? Can I get sick from doing drugs? Can I die from doing drugs? If that's the answer, make the correction if you want to live. If you're smoking cigarettes every day, ask yourself, Does smoking these cigarettes benefit my life? Can I get sick from smoking cigarettes? Can I die from smoking cigarettes? If the answer is yes, make the correction. Subscribe to the channel. See, we can only live in reality. And the reality is this: if you never make corrections in your life, you will stay the same. I'm going to say that again. If you never make corrections in your life, you will stay the same. If you're tired of getting paid little money, make the correction. How can I make more money? If you're tired of being in the situation that you are in life, ask yourself, what correction can I make to change my life, to benefit my life? You gotta correct you. You gotta correct your soul. You gotta correct your temple. You hear me? Correction is vital to your success. See, look at your friends, look at your family members. Look at, some of the people you might follow on social media, right? And look at where they losing or they not gaining success. And you make the correction in your life so you can win in that area, right? I'm making this video because a lot of people think life is about just living life, just waking up and breathing and eating and working and going to sleep and then waking up and do it again. No, life is about correction. The same way when you was in school, when you was doing math problems, and some of your problems might have been right, some of your problems might have been wrong, right? If you want to get all A's on that test, then you got to make corrections. Then you have to solve the problem, right? And a lot of times we fail to realize what the problem is. And a lot of times the problem is you. Not the white man, not your mom, not your dad. No, the problem is you. And in order to make the correction, you got to ask yourself, can you solve you? Can you solve you? You plus you equals you. Can you solve it? And a lot of times people don't want to solve you. A lot of times people don't want to solve themselves. They be so busy solving all the other problems that life throws at them that they never have time to solve them. Yeah. You trying to solve these bills. You trying to solve this bad relationship you in. You trying to solve this bad relationship that you got with your kids. You trying to solve this bad relationship that you got with your parents. You trying to solve this bad relationship that you get with all your bills and everything else that life throws at you. But I'm here to tell you this, throw all that out the way. You must solve you first. You plus you equals you. You gotta solve you first. Once you solve you, once you start to becoming the best that you can most possibly be on this planet, then everything else will be easy for you to solve. But it all starts with you. It all starts with solving what is the problem with you. You trying to solve the bills, but you ain't solved the problem of you smoking cigarettes every day. Or you doing dope every day, or you drinking alcohol every day. Which one's more important? Bills or my health? Right? Stop putting all these worldly things before you. Stop putting all these other problems in life before you. You gotta sit back and you gotta get right with you. That's the only way you're gonna become successful. Successful people do not become successful by never making corrections in life. I wouldn't be where I'm at in life if I never made corrections. I was tired of being broke. I had to make the correction. What was the correction? Stop spending so much money. right? Create a job for I. Create a job for something that I love to do, something that I could wake up every day and do it with a smile on my face. See, I had to start making corrections in my life. You know, if you're dealing with negative people, ask yourself, how can you correct that? The correction is remove yourself from negative situations. Remove yourself from negative people. Correction. Or keep doing the same thing that you're doing and keep getting the same outcome that you're getting. You tired of being broke? Okay, stop spending all the money. You tired of dealing with certain type of women that you dealing with? Stop dealing with those type of women. You tired of being in a certain environment? Stop going to that environment. Facts. People need to understand correction will be key to your success. Correction will be key to your success. I had to say it 2 times. So ask yourself, what corrections can you make to your everyday life that's going to help benefit your life? Anything does not benefit your life or does not benefit your family's life, make the correction. Or stay the same and get the same result. You want to keep living like you 16, 17 years old? Keep doing the same shit you was doing when you was 16 and 17 years old. You want to keep having the same money as a 16 and 17-year-old? Keep managing your money like a 16 and 17-year-old. Right? You want to keep acting like you're 16 and 17? Keep the same mentality as a 16 and 17-year-old has. Correction. You have to make correction. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Reality Talks with Terrence, where we do not pick sides. We only pick reality. And the reality is this. Make correction to your life. And I promise you, you will become successful. Peace.